2000. What the fuck? They gave him a Motorola Razor. I can't believe they brought that shit back. Oh, Yoracom Entertainment Software Games. This must have been like right around when they were doing MK Gold. Alright, here we go. The shitty JPEG of the poster. So yeah, dude, fucking First Light came out. And of course, it's a shit show. It's been out for 2 days. It looks boring as fuck. And of course, all the usual suspects are defending it on Twitter. I give a shit. Collect equipment. Avoid casualties. It's easy enough. Damn, he's got boat chicks. One thing I was expecting in the movie, I didn't mention it in my review, but I thought they were gonna catfight each other at some point, but they never do. I was surprised. I guess Denise Richards couldn't do any stunts.
Can I help you?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Ah, Mr. Bond. We have a safety deposit box.
Oh, shitty voice.
Ah, Mr. Bond. We have a safety deposit box.
Oh, Mr. Bond. Yeah, this game is Rumble Pack. I mean, not Rumble. Expansion Pack enhanced.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
Do you have an appointment? What?
Do you have an appointment, sir?
Uh-oh, don't do that.
Ah, Mr. Bond. We have a safety deposit box waiting for you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon? Is that a question? Press B button. Yeah, supposedly the N64 version of this game is better than the PS1.
Yes, Mr. Bond. Your safety deposit box is ready for you in the privacy booth.
Well, it's the Fuhrer.
Good afternoon.
Mein Führer.
Yes, Mr. Bond. Your safety deposit box is ready for you in the privacy booth.
Privacy. In here? How do you look up and down? Oh, okay. Stone Cold Stunner. Do I close the door? Is it on the floor?
Yes, Mr. Bond. Your safety deposit box is ready for you in the
Oh,
privacy
okay.
booth.
Flashbang gun, that's it. Collect money from the vault. Give me the fucking money.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Sorry to disturb you.
Alright, so how do I get in the vault?
Do you have an appointment, sir?
Hold A and press B.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
Press Z to use gadget.
Excuse me, sir. Please remove your firearm.
I thought he was about to blast him.
I retrieved the money. No doubt Sir Robert will be pleased to see it again.
I didn't come just for the money. The report you sold King was stolen from an MI6 agent who was killed for it.
Oh,
I
this
want
is the
to know who
beginning of the
killed him.
movie.
I'm just a middleman.
I guess it's pretty impressive they have a lot of voice acting.
Your
in this.
last chance. Give me a name.
You still threaten me, even without your weapon?
Oh. That didn't happen in the fucking movie. Oh, what the fuck? Crack the safe, obtain swipe card. Oh! Lucky bitch. The wolf ram.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Give me that ass. Oh. The Mustang. Oh.
Don't shoot!
Try to sneak up on me.
Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Don't shoot. Oh. Whoa. There's a bit of an auto aim, which is nice. Here we go. Select safe cracker gadget. Do I have the gadget? Crack safe, obtain swipe card. I guess it's the right way. Oh shit, there's dudes.
The mission has
What
been
the fuck?
compromised.
Oh, it's a
Better get out of
civilian.
there before the police arrive.
Fuck the police. Are you serious, dude? Maybe I'm supposed to jump out the window like in the movie. How do you abort mission? Collect Sir Robert's money. Do I really have to restart? Dude, fuck this game. Okay. That's whack.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
The name's Bond.
Do this shit
James
all over
Bond.
again.
Ah, Mr. Bond.
Alright, so I just watched The World Is Not Enough. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I remember hearing that song on MTV all the time. I like Garbage. I mean, the song is okay, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, I finally watched The World Is Not Enough. I'd never seen it before. But I definitely remember the trailers back in the day. They would always show the scene of Denise Richards taking off her little hazmat suit or whatever. Yeah, she looked pretty good. We'll get to that. But anyway, yeah, I took a few notes since I'd never seen it. As far as how it compares to GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, it's obviously not as good as GoldenEye, but I don't know. I think Tomorrow Never Dies has higher highs, but this one's paced pretty well to where it doesn't feel like it's dragging, you know, because it's also like another 2-hour movie. But anyway, yeah, so basically it starts off, there's a funny part where Bond is like, he's trying to like get this money back from a Swiss banker because MI6 did some kind of deal with them or whatever. And one of the chicks that's like showing Bond the paperwork or whatever, he's like, you know, do you want to check the numbers? And he looks at her and he's like, I'm sure your numbers are all rounded. I thought that was a good line. He's got a lot of good lines in this. And then after the mission's over, he goes to MI6 and he talks to Moneypenny and he's like, I have something for you, Moneypenny, and he gives her a cigar, but it's in like a case, you know, and it's like a phallic case. I mean, it kind of looks like a tampon. and he's like, she's like, I know just where to put that, and she fucking throws it in the trash. And Bond is like, oh, close but no cigar. There's like an early like chase with a sniper. Because basically the money is like dirty or like compromised, and the dude that it belongs to gets assassinated in MI6. So they end up having to leave the England headquarters or London headquarters or whatever, and they go to like the Scottish location, which is pretty cool because it's in a castle. But anyway, like there's an assassin that tries to kill Bond at MI6, and he has to like chase her in like a little black futuristic little jet ski thing, but it looks really cheap and flimsy, and it's like smaller than the one she's in. Is it the Thames River? I don't know. It seems like the cops or other agents would have caught up to her during this whole chase sequence. But anyway, it's pretty funny because like the jet ski is like bouncing on the water and shit really bad, and at one point it like veers off course really hard. It almost looks like it was about to flip over. I wonder if that looked like it wasn't supposed to happen, but they kept it in the movie. At one point during the chase, like there's like a drawbridge that comes down, and Bond like there's like a diving mode, but there's no like glass surrounding the jet ski or whatever the fuck, so he kind of just goes straight underwater, and there's a shot of him like adjusting his tie underwater, which is silly. But then later on, like I don't know, she causes like explosion or something, and there's like debris, and so Bond has to like go totally off course, and he drives the jet ski like on the roads and shit, and like through a restaurant. Like I don't know if that would actually really work, but the debris, it's like really not that much. Like he could have definitely just gone through it or done the underwater mode again for a second, but whatever. So yeah, at one point at the Scottish headquarters of MI6, Bond, he like fucks up his arm during that chase because she goes up in a hot air balloon and she blows it up while Bond is like hanging off of it, and so he wants to get cleared to go back into the field, and so he fucks this like the hot Scottish doctor or whatever. He's like he said something like he's trying to get her to do it, and she's like, no, I can't. And it's like you're skirting the issue or something, and then he like, pulls her skirt up and shit. You see her ass. That was pretty cool. And then oh yeah, his collarbone or whatever was fucked up, and she's like, well, you better call me back this time. And she like fucking squeezes his arm and hurts him. And then Q gets mad because Bond fucked up his little jet ski thing, and they introduced the new replacement, which is John Cleese. So this is where John Cleese comes in. I guess all that footage from 007 Racing, that was from this movie. And fucking Q like bosses his ass around and shit. He's like, you're not paid to think. And he wants him to like show off this fucking jacket he has, and it like inflates and like forms like a big like protective ball around you. It's supposed to be like physical humor, but it comes into play later, I guess. And yeah, basically the plot revolves around the dude that got his money blown up was like a friend of M's, and his daughter, they have to like protect her from the main bad guy, and the chick is played by the hot French princess from Braveheart. So she's pretty good. I feel like maybe I like this movie because of the fucking the Bond girls in it, because of her and Denise Richards that pops up later. Definitely kept my interest. But when they're doing like the briefing on the bad guy played by oh fuck, what is his name? The dude from he was in like, I've never seen it, the Full Monty. And wasn't he in like 28 Weeks Later? He was in the second one, I think, something like that. Robert Carlyle. He's in a bunch of movies. But anyway, he's the bad guy. And they have this really awful like CGI render of his head when they're doing the briefing. And basically his gimmick is like he got shot at one point and the bullet is like stuck in his head. And it's like it's stuck in the medulla oblongata, and so like eventually it'll kill him, but like while it's like going into his head, it's like powering him up, and like he can't feel any pain or anything, and it also makes him stronger every day for some reason, which is weird. And they never really pay that off in the movie. Like they show him not feeling pain, but like the fact that he has like super strength, I guess they never really go anywhere with that. I guess the spoiler of the movie is that she's really the bad guy, because he like kidnapped her at one point, and the dad like just left her behind to like use her as bait to capture the dude later on or some shit, and M was in on it, so it's kind of like a revenge plot. But the dude Robert Carlyle, he's like basically just her simp. He's like Bane in Dark Knight Rises, pretty much. Except Bane was simping for a fucking a 2 out of 10 or whatever, and not the fucking princess of England or whatever, or France. Oh yeah, and then like at one point M is like, it tells Bond like, aren't you off this mission or something? And then like the doctor comes in and says that he's cleared, and M is like, oh, it says you have exceptional stamina. I thought that was a funny line. In GoldenEye, she's like so bitchy. I guess they try to make it realistic, but like In the last two, they give her like more playful lines with Bond, which is good. And then yeah, at one point like Bond has to go like meet up with the hot chick, the French chick, and like she's working on an oil pipeline or whatever the fuck. And there's a little sequence where they're skiing, and there's some nice like helicopter shots of them skiing and shit, and they get attacked by these like jet skis with parachutes. And at one point, like Bond gets them to like crash into each other, and it's like she's like freaking out like, oh, avalanche, but it's like not even that much snow, and he like activates the jacket to make the little bubble around them, and she's like, I guess, I don't know, is she like pretending to have PTSD or something to like get Bond's sympathy or whatever the fuck. But I thought her acting was a little funny in that part. And then after that, there's a sequence where Bond has to leave. She like tries to get him to stay or whatever, and it's like, you fucking dummy. Why would you leave her? But he has to go, you know, do his spy shit. So he goes to this casino, and it's Robbie Coltrane. He comes back. It's his casino or whatever. But it's cool because Bond has like these X-ray glasses, so he's looking at all the chicks. They have like guns in their garter belts and shit, which is pretty cool. Oh, and then when he goes into Robbie Coltrane's office, it's basically the scene of RoboCop when he's like, bitches leave. I thought that was cool. Oh, and then the chick shows up in like a red dress and shit, and she wants to like gamble, and she fucking loses all her money right away, and then Bond takes her back home and fucks her. So I mean, at least he got it done. And yeah, later on some bullshit happens, and he like, I guess the dude that was supposed to be protecting the chick, the French princess, was like the inside man or whatever. And there's like a sequence where Robert Carlyle kills him, and there's supposed to be like another dude that takes his place on this mission to go to Kazakhstan, greatest country in the world. All other countries are just little girls, or whatever the fuck that song is. But yeah, and that's the sequence where Bond goes to Kazakhstan and he sees Denise Richards for the first time. Obviously, at the time, Denise Richards was pretty hot, coming off of Starship Troopers and Wild Things. I feel like, I mean, it may have already happened, but it looked like she had a little bit of work done. Like, she's got the fucking turned up Michael Jackson nose. And I don't know if lip filler was popular at the time, or collagen, or whatever the fuck. But yeah, she did look pretty hot. She's kind of dressed like Laura Croft. I wonder if that was a conscious choice. I probably prefer her to Angelina Jolie, to be honest. She's not like a great actor, but yeah, it's not really necessary for this movie. She has some really bad, like, 80-yard lines in this movie. Pretty much all of her lines. But yeah, Bond infiltrates this little underground bunker area where the missile is that Robert Carlyle was trying to steal. And he meets up with them, and Carlyle taunts him by saying, like, talking about the chick, and he's like, you know, you should have had her when she was innocent. And he's like, how does it feel to know I broke her in for you? And Bond gets pissed. But he says like a line that she had said earlier, which like tips him off to like, oh, maybe they were working together or whatever the fuck. And then yeah, at one point him and Denise Richards like have to escape because shit starts going down and they're shooting everybody. And Bond whips out his watch, and you think he's gonna use like the laser again, but he has like a little grapple gun that like connects to a beam and like pulls him out of there somehow. This little thin grappling gun. And then yeah, when he escapes, he ends up going back to the fucking the French chick. I mean, she's not French in the movie, but you know, going back to her, and he's like accusing her of all this shit, and he's like, I know what it was. You had Stockholm syndrome. You were sexually inexperienced or whatever, and fell in love with them, whatever the fuck. And she like slaps him, and she does a good job of like kind of making you think like it's she wasn't really dirty. But before that, she like calls M to like come in and like help her. So you know at that point it's like, oh okay, M's a fucking dumbass. We're going over there. So then yeah, there's basically a sequence where like the French chick brings Bond and M into like this control room or whatever, because I guess the dude like put the missile in her, like he put the missile in her pipeline and it's gonna explode. And so Bond has to go in there with Christmas Jones. I forgot to say her name. And she has a line where she's like, don't make any Christmas jokes because I've heard them all before. And he's pretending to be Russian. He's like, I don't have any doctor jokes. But anyway, they have this sequence where they have to go into the pipe. They have this sequence where they go into the pipe, and like the rocket's moving on a little, I don't know, fast conveyor thing, and so they're on another conveyor, and they like catch up to it in this tube, and she has to like disarm the bomb or some shit. But Bond like lets it go off to like make the chick think that they died. And then while that's going on, like she's telling M, she kind of reveals that she was the one, the mastermind, and her henchmen like kill all the MI6 dudes in there. But I thought the dude from the last movie, Colin, what is it, Colin Samuel or something like that, the black dude from Resident Evil, he was in the last movie. He's also in this movie, and I thought he came in with M during that sequence, but he shows up later in the movie, so I don't know if that was a continuity or if I was tripping or what. But yeah, they end up capturing M at that point. When Bond and Denise Richards come out of the pipe, she says something like she has to get, because there was only half of the plutonium in that bomb. That's why he let it go off, because it wasn't like a live nuke. And she's like, I have to find the other half of this plutonium or someone will have my ass. And he looks her up and down, and he's like, first things first. So they never explain, is she like, I guess she's working with the US government or some shit. I don't know, they never really explain what that is. But yeah, it's dumb because when they capture M and they go to their little hideout, they leave like the little tracer for the missile in her pocket. Like she had it with her, so they didn't check her pockets when they captured her. Like fucking stupid. And then there's like a sequence with the French chick and Robert Carlyle, and it's pretty hot because she's like nude, but she has like a blanket over her, but like her like hip is exposed, which is pretty cool. And he's explaining how like he gets mad because he's like jealous of Bond or some shit, and he like punches this, it's not glass, like some kind of ceramic vase or something, and he's like, I can't feel anything, and she's like, oh, but can you feel this? And she like gets like some ice and like rubs it on herself and shit. It's like, do you remember? But I guess he can't feel it when he does it with her, so that sucks. I guess it's good for her, right? It's like the fucking whatever that numbing cream is or whatever the fuck you put on your dick. So yeah, it sucks for him. So then there's a sequence where Bond has to like figure out how to find her, and he realizes that Robbie Coltrane like must have been working with her, and he has like a caviar factory or whatever. So there's like a sequence where he lures him into the caviar factory, and then they get attacked by her thugs and like helicopters. And they established earlier that she has these helicopters with these like saw blades that like chop down trees. I don't know if that's real or not, but I mean it's kind of cool, like these hanging saw blades off of the helicopter. And at one point, like he gets his BMW and shoots a rocket at it, and then he doesn't notice one coming up from behind him, and it like cuts the BMW in half. But then yeah, it like the saw blade helicopters fuck everything up. And at one point, Bond blows one up, and the saw blades go flying, and it's like really bad CGI, where like they almost miss Robbie Coltrane, and he like falls into, I guess it's like a pit of caviar or whatever the fuck, and that's how he gets the information. Oh, when they first meet him, Denise Richards is in like a pink dress, and she's like all laid out to like, I guess, let his guard down or whatever the fuck. And Bond pulls his gun on him, and he's like, what is your business with what's her face, French chick? And Robbie Coltrane is like, I thought you were giving her the business. Oh, and there's a cringy line. There's a couple cringy lines, but this was like the main one. Kind of like the frequent flyer miles line in GoldenEye. This one has Robbie Coltrane's like, his whole factory's fucked up, but he's like, we have no roof, but at least we have 4 walls. And then all the fucking, after that he says that, all the walls crumble. And he's like, the insurance company will never believe this. And I was like, oh boy. So then yeah, at one point Bond catches up with the French chick at her hideout, and he gets subdued, and she puts him in like this torture device where like she like turns the knob behind his neck, and it's like supposed to like crush his skull or whatever. And she's like, come on, Bond, tell me I meant something to you, whatever. And he's like, you never meant anything to me, just one last screw. And then she's like, I could have given you the world, James. And he says, the world is not enough. And then yeah, Robbie Coltrane comes in and saves him. You think he died because the dude that was like his little henchman like set him up to like leave a bomb, whatever. You think he's dead, but he's not dead. He's in the like comes right back in the next scene. But then like he walks in and he just lets the chick like shoot him instead of doing anything. But while he's on the ground, he has like a cane, and it's got like a secret bullet in it, and he uses that to like free James out of the shackles or whatever. And so yeah, he chases her up the stairs, and she's like, you know, you can't kill me, Bond, you would miss me. And then she gives the order to like send the, because their plan is to like put the bomb, the other half of the plutonium, in a submarine and let the nuclear reactor like set it off. And she's like, you know, do it. And then right when she says that, Bond shoots her, and he looks at her and he's like, I never miss. That was a good line. And then yeah, they have a sequence where they have to go to the submarine, and you get some nice like wet t-shirt shots of Denise Richards. And he finally has the confrontation with Robert Carlyle. He has a cringy line where, Robert Carlyle like gets the upper hand, and he's like, "Welcome to my nuclear family." And I guess he has to insert this, like, he has this big goldenrod that he has to insert into the thing to, like, set off the nuke or whatever the fuck. But Bond, like, I don't know, he gets the coolant plug and plugs it back in, and, like, it shoots the rod back out at Robert Carlyle and hits him in the chest. And that's how he dies. And then they just swim out of there and explodes. So it was pretty simple. And then, yeah, at the end of the movie, Bond and Christmas are, like, having wine on the roof. They're in Turkey or whatever the fuck. He's like, I always wanted to have Christmas in Turkey. And she's like, oh, well, you gonna unwrap your present or whatever the fuck. And then while that's going on, like, M is, like, in the little conference room with the new Q and everyone else, and she's like, you know, where's Bond? Track him or whatever the fuck. And so they have, like, heat-seeking tracking or whatever the fuck. And they're like, oh, there's Bond. I thought you said he was with Dr. Jones. Because there's, like, only one outline of the body. And then it's like the heat signature is, like, getting darker. And everyone else, like, gets it before she does because she's a fucking idiot. And then finally you see, like, the outline of her leg spreading. And she's like, oh, James, how dare you. Like, what the fuck? Like, she doesn't know what James does on his missions. And everyone's, like, blushing. It was pretty funny. But yeah, you're about to see, like, him fucking pumping up for information, like she said in the last one. And then, yeah, you get another shot of them in bed, Bond and Christmas. And he says something like, oh, I thought Christmas only came once a year, or whatever the fuck. And that's the last line. And then he gets a Bond will return credit, which was interesting. I guess they had the deal ready to have him do one more, which is Die Another Day, which I did see when it was new, pretty much, or at least on DVD. But yeah, I'll talk about that one next time. Oh, there was a part earlier I forgot to mention where it's similar to where, like, M is, like, clueless or, like, surprised about that James would be fucking someone. Oh fuck, it was way earlier in the movie. Shit, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, Tomorrow Never Dies. I actually, like I said, I think it's pretty good. I like it. It's a good looking movie, and it's probably got, like, the hottest Bond chicks, definitely of Pierce Brosnan's tenure, but probably overall, I would think. So it's worth the price of admission for that alone. Yeah, the action sequences aren't, like, super, like, impressive like some of the other ones, but it's weaved throughout the movie pretty well. I think it's a good, well-paced movie, so yeah, not bad.
Now, Bond, we designed the grapple hook in your watch for just this kind of situation. Look for the grapple point in the ceiling above. It will serve as a lodging place for your grapple and will safely support your weight as you climb. target is moving away, Bond.
Hold on, sir. This area is sealed off. We have a hostage situation.
I'm with MI6. Let me through.
Trust me, bro, I'm with MI6. But it's really hard to tell where you're supposed to go. It's like you have to wait for someone to shoot you. I didn't realize you had to go through the start menu to change the fucking watch to grapple. That was really janky. It looked like there was like body armor in the back or something, but I couldn't jump on the other logs. I'm in the boxes or crates or whatever the fuck. Alright, let's do one more. I don't understand. They could have. The coolest part about the chase is being on the jet ski, and they fucking totally did that in a cutscene. Fucking lame. Surveillance. Cigar girl? Oh shit. I wonder why they call her that. Find her and make her talk. Oh, that's not in the movie. Make her squeal.
The woman you're chasing is in this station. A gunman has seized the whole area, and they've got civilians hostage in there. Even worse, we've reports of some kind of
In
bomb.
there.
The whole situation is a mess.
Keep your men at a safe distance.
bollocks.
I'll handle this.
Yes, sir. You may need this.
They're fucking kissing ass to MI6. They want a job. It's fucking timed. Platform 9 and 3/4. Think you're being funny, dude. Oh shit. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What the fuck? I wasn't shooting. It's bullshit. Well, I got a grenade. Unless the guys shot the hostage, and I just couldn't tell because everything was blurry. Whoa. That's not the right The angles, lower angles. You have to jump across. Oh shit. Get in there. Occupado. Oh, the balloon. It's a lot cooler. Oh shit. What'd they get for fucking around? Failed, what? Defuse terrorist bomb. Dude, what the fuck? I didn't see no bomb. Alright, whatever. Yeah, this game's not too bad. I can see why people say it's not as good as GoldenEye. Thankfully, there's auto aim. But yeah. Now we're done with the 64 era.